If you haven't already started budgeting, it's not too late. This week is week 5, and we are going straight into February. So I'm going to close down January, and we're going to open up February today. So if you're just getting started, be sure to go check out the link so that you can download this template and get going with us starting in February. Just follow the instructions in this video or go back to the template instructions, and you'll be right on track to start your budget or keep doing your budget for 2017. Here we go, week 5. Taking a Saturday afternoon to Big Judd's. Here we are closing down January of 2017. So I'm looking at my total income. I planned to have $4,000. We ended up with that $4,363.10, which means I made $363.10 more during the month than I planned. That was very much a fluke because of that reimbursement that we had right here for some of my mortgage payment, which actually causes a decrease down here. So we'll talk about that in a moment. So savings-wise, I still need to move $120 over from my checking account to my savings account and mark it in the expense tracker so that I can budget this side of it out, and you'll see that I've done that now. And then I've got down here our mortgage payment went up above the typical payment by $14.26 due to the reimbursement here. Gas bill was over by $19.21. Hulu, spot on. Netflix, a little under, which I've budgeted high, so we'll need to correct that for next month now that we have a full price. Sewer is spot on. Internet was a little bit over. Cell phone, as of right now, hasn't been entered in, so we'll need to get that one in there. Water, we are under, so that's good. Overall, right now, we're under by $133.02, but we'll see how that falls out today as we close down January. Here's our buckets. Again, those don't influence here. We'll check the next tab for those. And so right now I'm ending with $621.35 with a plan of only ending with $5.23. So we'll see how that all plays out here today. Jumping to the bucket accounts, we can see that everything's still in the green, which is good. And we've got a few yellow zones where we haven't really done anything at all yet. So let's jump to our expenses. I've gone over to my bank and downloaded them like usual. So the first one was a giant gas expense, and actually this was in 2 lines. There was one going and one coming back. We went on a weekend vacation, so filling up with gas, watching the money. Will be something that I need to add in there for gas, and I've combined the two together. So $75.93. We will go ahead and add that in, and let's actually count our rows real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 12, 13. Perfect. And you'll notice there's a blank one here. I guess I could have looked at the numbers. That was silly to count manually, but that's all right. So jumping over here, we'll add in our 14 rows. So again, I will add them in multiples. That gives me 8, and that gives me 12. And then I just need 2 more. And actually, I like to have that extra row as well. So now let's jump in and start adding these expenses in. So I've got gas $75.93, and that came in the day after we budgeted last week. Negative $78.93. And this was for car gas. Next, we'll continue to run forward. We've got fitness and the switch. So this is a memo that my wife left me so that I'll know what to do with this. It actually says specific numbers in there. It said 25 fitness, 50 switch. So I let her apply $50 of money towards the switch account because she bought our kids some devices that will end up costing us more in the long run, but that's all right. We'll talk about those as soon as a bill comes in for them. But that's on the 30th for $75. And I've got to do it in 2 transactions, so I'm actually going to add another row here, and we'll bring that up. And then we'll put the 50 here, so it equals to 75. And this one was fitness. Oops, that's not what I called it, I guess. Let's go find it. So we have our bucket account for health. Oh, sorry. There we go. Health. And Switch. Oh, and I think I called that one Nintendo Switch. So we'll put that in there. Saving the money with the gift cards, we decided that this was a better way to allocate those. And then this somehow changed to December. Next, we'll jump back over. Oh, and I'm sorry, I skipped this line here. I didn't explain. I've deleted the money out of here. This was some birthday money that my grandma sent me. She sent me a nice check, and I spent that birthday money. So it's a wash on the budget, and I don't really care to reveal how much my grandma gave me, but she's a very sweet lady, and I am very happy and glad that I got that. It was something nice for me. So thank you, Grandma. Next on our power bill, we had $73.95, which I know will take us over. So that's not a good one. Let's go ahead here and put $71.55, or sorry, $73.95. I'm jumping ahead there. $73.95. Electricity. And then coming back over again, now we have our cell phone bill, $92.32. So we'll jump over and we'll place that here. Oops. I want to paste that as just a number. Cell phone. Did I call it cell phone bill? No. Well, that's great. We'll jump back over to January and see what it's called. Oh, mobile phone. Seems like a dumb name. I don't know why I did that. That'll throw me off every month. You watch. Oops. All right. So next, jumping over to our checking account again, we have a hotwire expense. So we have booked a hotel. We'll be showing a little bit more about that later, but for now, just know that I booked a hotel through Hotwire for $71.57. So we will continue to take January here. Oh, I'm actually thinking I jumped into February, didn't I? You know what? That's it. That closes January right there. So anything after that, I believe we'll go to February, except for this one right here. So I'll move that one now, and then everything else will come back. So this 120 was January savings, as I've labeled it here, and that happened on February 3rd. So I will actually, I'll just put a note here that this was in February, and it was for $120, and it's savings. Perfect. So now we can go over to January and take a look at how we ended. You'll notice that now this is balanced out. In fact, I have a 1 cent credit. And then over here, mortgage-wise, everything, it looks like it's all in. I have it all done. So I actually overspent by $33.25 in my household-related expenses. We'll take a look at some of those. And I ended again here still with $335 because of this credit back. Jumping over to the bucket accounts, you'll see that health has gone under by $5. So my wife started taking new classes, and that is going to cost us an extra $5 a month. So we let that one go under, but we're going to load it back up for February with $30 so that we can make up the difference and she can pay again. So now that we've done that and we're closing down January, we see that we're ahead of the game, which is great. We will go ahead and we will move or copy. We're going to create a copy and we'll move it right here in between. And I'm going to rename that. And if you're starting brand new on the budget, go ahead and download the budget template. Do exactly like I just did. Create this copy here. And then you're going to scroll to the top and change January to February. And if this is your first month's budget, you'll just go ahead and click on this gray box and you'll push this start. You'll select start, and that will begin the process. However, for me, this is not the first month, so I'm going to switch it over. You'll notice this goes to negative 4,000 because I don't have any income yet. Everything is zeroed out. Nothing's being withheld. All expenses are going to go back. Buckets are going to load. So you'll notice if I jump over, everything goes green, even the health and fitness. It's going to move it over for me for a new month of February, just like I had last month in January, and we'll make some of those additions. Now, let's go and take a look, and we'll see what's happening. So, it looks like everything here in January is closed, and this is where we ended. So 1205 wasn't right. We're now at 1219.26. So I'm going to bring that over and make this our new budget for this month, and we'll look at it in actuals. Netflix came in at a set price. Hulu, gas came in over, and electricity came in over, but I don't want to adjust those. I actually want to fix those if we can, so I'm going to keep trying to drive those down. Sewer's pretty flat. Internet, I know, is going to come down. I think it's up one more time, but I think it'll come down as well, and it's going to be right around that range. Our mobile phone is going to need to go up to 105, and that's where the devices that we added on are going to get us. And water-wise, I'm going to think that we can survive at $17.75 for another month, so I am going to paste that in here. And now we can see that that is our new budget, which we're only going to be under because of the last month's over and under because it's carrying here. And so I need to be very careful about how I watch this month. Our fitness health is going to jump up to 30. Education stays. Car gas is great. Adding home repair, holiday, vacation. Everything else looks pretty good. I don't think there were any other adjustments I needed to make. Oh, car repair is typically only $100. And everything else will stay the same. So looking good there. I think everything else is going to remain. So let's jump in and we'll continue with the expense tracker. But now we're on February. And we'll just copy these up and keep going. So I put in that savings there, but we'll start with Hotwire. So $71.57 for a hotel. Jump back over. Negative $71.57. And this goes into vacation. And we're going to just grab a bunch of these all at once here to make this faster. We'll go to this point. And I don't know how big that was. We'll take a good guess. Oh, perfect. All right. So I remember this one was Kohl's. My wife had a $10 gift card. So we're going to throw that into clothes. And then this one's going to be our sewer bill. I can tell by the price. Oh, wait, sorry. This one's income. Quincy's income, in fact. Then this one is our sewer bill. And then we have tithing. So that's the 10% that I take out from my withdrawal for my income to donate to charity. Then I have $150. This will be week 1. And I think there are 2 more, right? So I've got a check for school and a check for sports. So we'll come back in here, paste that there. And I believe I just need 1 more. Oh, excellent. I had an extra row. Wonderful. So this one goes to school. Oh, I don't remember what I called it. So we've got over here our, education. And the other one is also going to be considered education as well, the sports one, just because it is an educational expense that we count. And those will be done. So February should be going now. You'll see that I've got the $2,000 of income that came in. Tithing was withheld at $200. The only expense that's come in so far is sewer. Buckets are loaded. And we're jumping into the weekly budgets here. We've got how many Fridays in February? 1, 2, 3, 4. So this will work just fine. We've got 4 Fridays. So that transfer, the first one happened today, and we'll continue to move forward on that. So looking at that now, I am currently sitting with $614, or if I took all of my bucket accounts plus the $614 that is sitting in my checking account, I should reconcile out to $2,319.22 that's currently sitting there in buckets in what everyone else may call envelopes or whatever system you use. It's there and ready to be used. So that's great. I have this negative for the savings. I need to move that over. And like you saw in the last month, I will do that at the end. And this is where I will end on the budget template today. Let me know if you have any questions, and let's jump back to the camera. Pretty easy, right? We're getting into February here, and we're going to just keep moving forward. Like I said before, if you're just joining in, now is a great time to start. You're at the beginning of a month. Start from February 1st and start budgeting forward. If you've been going all along, awesome. So this week it has been awesome. It looks really good. We've got good things going down. The savings is growing. I just finished filing my taxes. As you've seen, I've done a lot of tax videos and answering a lot of tax questions because a lot of it is coming up. And I finished out. I actually am going to end up with a credit back. I overpaid. I tried really hard to get down to as close to zero as I can, which you'll see next week that's always my goal. But I tried to get as close as I absolutely could, but there was one little factor I didn't take into consideration. So I will have a positive balance, but it's going to be a good thing. And I'll talk about how it can be a good thing. And in the video that's upcoming, I've already recorded it. So I talk about some things that are kind of funny because I haven't done it for many years, but we're going to have a little pot of money that we're going to have some fun with. So I'll tell you what our plans are with that soon, and we'll see you next time, Budgeteers. Week 5. Did it. Thank you for watching. I'm extremely glad to have you here. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them down below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up. For more awesome videos, make sure you are subscribed.